Time to cook. Time to cook. We gon' cook. Time to cook. Time to cook. We gon' cook. Gang. What up, Fight World? Time to cook. We gon' cook. It's the gang. Bang, bang. Oh my gosh. Let's get it. Man, it's hot as hell in California right now. It was hotter this week, at the beginning of the week. But it's still hot, especially when you're running around. I ride around through the city, handling errands, riding around. I'm out here, bruh. We gonna be about the game, and we gonna talk about it. Oh, hold on. We're gonna switch the beat up. How's everybody doing? Andy about to stop the robot. Oh wow. J-Dog, he's sinister because he feel like, I could tell he feel vindicated because we talked about all this bullshit and y'all wouldn't listen to us. Now look at you. Hey, look at them. Old media shook. They shook right now. I'm trying to find a beat. I feel like a lot of these producers sound the same, the new ones. Man. All right, I'm about to put that. What is this? Okay. See, I can fuck with this. I like this. Oh my gosh. We about to chop it up in the game. This shit is dope. We're going to talk about Anthony Joshua and Anthony Johnson. You may know him as that. You may know him as the robot. We got to talk about some stuff. This shit hard. We're going to talk about old media. I told you we back on it. I like that. This shit kind of dumb. Shit, I just ran around. I was running an errand, so I came back. Had to hit y'all up because I got more to talk about. Listen, DAZN is looking crazy right now. They looking shaky. Parkinson's, bro. They looking crazy right now. Like for real. Listen, Andy Joshua and Anthony. What was his name? Anthony Joshua and Andy Ruiz, right? Their negotiation been lingering on. You're a lingerer. They've been lingering on since the last fight. Last fight was June 1st. Within 3 days, so we'll say June 3rd, Eddie Hearn took to his social media. Shout out to 707 Gang. Say it backwards. Within 3 days, so we'll say about June 3rd, Eddie Hearn took to social media and says he dropped the bomb. Oh, immediate rematch clause. We're triggering that for October, November. What's good, bro? We in August now. June, July, August. I'm not even talking. We just talking about the negotiating part. So I think there's a hang up on location. I don't know all the deets. There might be other hang ups or other things, points of contention, but DAZN got that in the background. Golden Boy looking crazy. Like Canelo seemed angry with Golden Boy. Ryan Garcia seemed angry with Golden Boy. Canelo's next fight hasn't been announced. They got to get it together. Like patent leather. This shit ain't looking right. My man, D-Bevel the champ. Bro. Your biggest star, listen. DAZN's biggest stars are all in limbo. Motherfuckers, they in limbo and shit. Everybody, Canelo, like I'm just when I say limbo, I'm saying we don't have no projection or direction for what they're actually doing. I guess the closest to that is Triple G and I guess Anthony Joshua, but there's just no update, no nothing. There's nothing. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing like concrete. And then your bigger star, Canelo Alvarez, we don't even know who he gonna fight. Does he really want to fight Andre? Shout out to LA up in this. I don't know. I don't think Canelo wants to fight Andre like that. He might be pressured into fighting Andre now with all the, people that could have, should have, would have, didn't happen. Man, this shit is crazy. So Triple G doesn't have an announced opponent, maybe Derevchenko. Anthony Joshua supposed to be fighting Andy Ruiz. We've known about this for over some odd months. And And like I really feel DAZN gotta find a way to make people want to open that app ongoing. What do you even open? What do you even need to open the DAZN app for until there's actually a fight night? And then when there's a fight night, they put the whole undercard on YouTube. Nah, Arthur, I'm not, but I need to. But I'm cooking. I got some ideas. I got some ideas of what things we can do on the channel. He said baseball. Man, change up. You need to change up this fucking boxing schedule. Fuck the baseball shit. Fucking a league of their own. There's no crying in baseball. You need to change up the way you cashing out fight. Like, I told you, and listen, I'm just gonna say it. Unless DAZN is like a money laundering, like Ponzi scheme or some shit like that, their business brain and business decisions have been questionable for quite some time. They've been questionable for quite some time. Like, how the hell you gonna give Golovkin $15-18 million for Steve Rose? Like, who is he? Who is Steve Rose? That don't even sound fly. You got Michael Buffer ass. He got the golden voice and shit. And in the red corner, Steve Jelly Rose. That don't sound it. Like you can say Sergey Crusher Kovalev. Like that shit sound cool. You can't be like, weighing in at an even 160 pounds, you have Steven Jelly Roll. Like, Steven Jelly Roll. Hell no, bro. That shit's a Steve California Rolls. Like California roll. This motherfucker sushi. Gin sushi, cuz. I crack myself up. This motherfucker Gin sushi name and shit, bro. What? Motherfucker Gin sushi and shit. Shout out to Vancouver. My people. Steve Tootsie. He said Tootsie. Why is this shit still funny? Hold on. Hold on. That man said Steve Tootsie Roll. See, that's what I'm saying, bro. It just don't make sense, bro. And then the people... Who is Steve Rose, though, bro? This man said Steve Tootsie Roll. This is what he walked out to. Yeah. All my party people, we about to fight Triple G. The butterfly, that's old. Let me see that Steven Rowe. Steven Rowe. Steven Rowe. Steven Rowe. Steven. To the left, to the left, to the right. That's the motherfucker. He came out to this, bro. The butterfly, that's old. Let me see that Steven Rowe. Steven Rowe. Motherfucker. To the left, to the left, to the right, to the right. Get him to fight. He should have came out to that. Yeah. Tag team back again. Doing our thing now. Let's begin. Party young, but the people let me make some noise. Motherfucker, what? You coming to that Freaknik? Remember Freaknik? Motherfucker, get Tootsie Roll. Get him out of here, bro. I don't ever want to hear about this shit again. Oh shit. Steve Rose was like, yeah. Tag team back again. Doing our thing now. Let's begin. Party young, party people. Man. He was getting his magic mic on. The butterfly, that's let me see that Steven Rowe. Steven Rowe. Steven Rowe. This motherfucker was coming out to tag team back again. Doing that thing. Let's begin. Party young with it. Hey, get this shit out. Like, hey, bro, he gotta stop. Hey, they need to make music like that. Fuck the fuck this mumble rap. That's what I'm talking about. They used to have some jams back. The levy. The motherfuckers was really dancing. See, they need to get music back to that. Cupid Shuffle looking ass. That man's, hey, and Triple G ain't got no shame in fighting these people. He be, hey, no, God, he really be trying to sell it and shit. Hey, Steven Rose, he's a good fighter. Everybody, you don't even know who he is, cuz. Like, you don't even know him. You try to build this shit up like we stupid. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Steven Rose, it's good. You don't even know who he is, just like any of us. Same with Tyson Fury and Ottoman. Who is Tyson Fury finna fight? Who is that? Like, for real, who's Tyson Fury gonna fight? Otto Wallen. No, ESPN Wallen. These motherfuckers wilding out. This old media shit, they got to go, bro. They everything that's wrong with boxing. Everything. Because they be the first to talk about these black fighters. Oh, come on, G. Willikers. Why is Gervonta Tank Davis fighting Ricardo Nunes? I mean, G. Willikers. Why is Gervonta? Like, his name's not Gervonta. Stop saying that, bruh. He like, remember Remy in Higher Learning? You're nothing, man. You're nothing, Malik. You're a monkey, Malik. And like, who the fuck is Gervonta? Why is Gervonta, gonna fight Ricardo Nunes? I don't know about that one. Frankly, I think the fight stinks. I'm watching Hooker Ramirez. And then 2 days later, Tyson Fury announces Otto Wallen. Yeah, great fight. Tyson Fury, hell of a battle. He battled his way out of binge cocaine. What? You the same motherfucker? This shit crazy. I feel like Eminem. When people was like protesting his music. Remember when people were protesting his music because of the censorship? He's like, guidance. I'm like, ain't they got the same moms and dads that got mad when I asked if they like violence? Like, how? And told him my tape taught him to swear. What about you allow your 12-year-old daughter to wear? Like, I feel like Eminem. Like, how you gonna attack my music and say it's the kids? Saying it's ruining the kids. He said, I was in this Schwarzenegger movie and I seen him shooting all sorts of these motherfuckers with an Uzi. I'm like, guidance. Ain't they got the same moms and dads that got mad when they asked if they like violence? Like, yeah. What the fuck? Ain't they got the same moms and dads that got mad when they asked if they like violence? Like, what the fuck? These same people 2 days ago talking about Gervonta. I mean, man. Yeah, Eminem was busting on that. He was killing that. He said, last week I seen this Schwarzenegger movie where he's shooting all sorts of these motherfuckers with an Uzi. I'm like, guidance. Ain't they got the same moms and dads that got mad when they asked if they like violence and told them my tape taught them to swear? What about the makeup you allow your 12-year-old daughter to wear? When this bus driver screaming at him, fucking him up worse. Look, read up about how I used to get beat up, peed on, be on free lunch, and change school every 3 months. Man, these dudes is fake. Gervonta, why is he fighting Ricardo? I mean, who is this guy? 2 days later, when Tyson Fury get announced, Otto, bro, Ricardo Nunes, that sound like a motherfucker who could scrap in them lightweight divisions. Just off the name, you know, like, oh yeah, man, get my cousin Ricardo Nunes. That motherfucker sound like he scrapped, like he come from a fight family. Just off the name. Otto Wallen don't sound like nothing. Hey, Joe Budden bugging. He had M at number 28. Man, hell nah, bro. Whoever made that other hip hop list is garbage, bro. They had I like Budden a lot, but they had him number 3 and Pac number 15. Hey, get the fuck up out of here, bro. They had Biggie like 20. Like, hey, bro. Biggie was so before his time. Your reign on top was short like leprechauns as I crush Soko Willies, thugs, and rapper dons. Get in that ass quick, fast like Ramadan. You know, Biggie was just different. Everybody hit the DECK. My slow flow's remarkable. That motherfucker. M is so whack. Nah, M be busting. You hating. Yeah, man, Joe Buttons was hating on Eminem last album and shit because he was getting dissed, but whatever. Hey, but Joey did get Saigon. That shit was dope. You fell for the mousetrap, dick. He was killing that. He killed Saigon with that. You know, not to reignite no beef. He said, whatever happened to Gilberto Ramirez? Ask Top Rank. I don't know. He just moved up to 75. He had one fight. Tupac's my favorite for sure. I got the secrets of war. But anyway, yeah, man, these dudes are. I call it selective outrage. That's what it is. Deontay Wilder fights his mandatory Brazil because Tyson Fury ran from the rematch. It's a problem. Gervonta fights his mandatory. It's a problem. You know, they say stupid shit like talk about Lomachenko. Lomachenko ain't even in Tank's division anymore. And y'all motherfuckers still talking about that. Casual shit. You know? Yeah, I know who Zero is. Shout out to Texas. I just seen him. He was at the Errol Spence fight. But anyway, you feel what I'm saying? It's like, what? They get mad when black fighters fight they mandatories. They get mad when black fighters fight they mandatories, but don't say shit when the Caucasian fighter like Tyson Fury, you know, who's heavily praised, loses all his belts for doing drugs, gains a bunch of weight and other shit, extracurricular things that you ain't even supposed to be doing as a professional athlete. And then he, you know, gets knocked out and comes back to life and then flees the rematch. And he's been fighting horrid people since since the first Wilder fight. They don't say nothing about that, though. They don't say nothing. And they go on with the banter. Like how is Tyson Fury trash talking? Like how can you guys even, like, this is just my opinion. I'm just saying what I feel. How can you even stomach or accept Tyson Fury's propaganda talking shit to Wilder when he clearly ran from the rematch? How is that acceptable? How can you? That's like I said, like Conor McGregor been posting some shit recently on social media talking shit about Khabib. You're not really in a position to talk bad about Khabib Nurmagomedov when he submitted you and dominated you. You know? See, they don't care when a fighter who's white, Caucasian, or light, fair skin has the complexion for the protection. They don't care when they trash talk, even if it don't make sense. To me, it don't. If you fought 12 rounds with someone, you did well for yourself, all things considered. But then by the fight's end, in the final round, you got knocked to outer space to Michael Jordan's Space Jam and the Monstars and shit. Then you're not really in a position, to me, to overly trash talk. Like, what are you gonna say? Oh, you hit like a bitch. Like, remember on Don't Be a Minute? Oh, you hit the old mom. She was like, you hit like a bitch. Like, what can you say in that regard? You know? And I told you, new media came to salute boxing, help uplift boxing, and give a voice to the underdogs. You know, and there's a lot of minorities, especially black fighters, also brown fighters, who, you know, they get the short end of the stick, you know, in the media. Like, we'll talk about Canelo Triple G in a second, but I got some more shit to say with that. And that's because of old media. All that shit, No Country for Old Men, all that shit is done, bro. How can you trash talk Wilder and he stretched you? Dropped you twice. So in your mind, you were boxing so well, you got dropped twice. There's no just Julian J. Rock Williams, he was boxing well. He never got dropped, and he was in there with a much bigger person with heart and a unified champion in Jared Hurd, who never gave up. So how come J-Rock didn't get floored twice in the first fight with Jared Hurd? Tyson Fury did. So you guys sound like, you know, a lot of people in the UK, a lot of the Man fans, a lot of the Gypsy, whoever, you guys sound like sociopaths. You guys, the UK, a lot of the UK fans, I feel like there's a lot of energy coming from that area. And you guys sound deluded. You sound deluded to, you know, to me, it sounds like you guys are more celebrating Tyson Fury not getting knocked out, you know, narrowly escaping, and you're holding your hat on the fact that he boxed well in rounds. Bro, boxing, here, put it this way. Julio Cesar Chavez versus Meldrick Taylor. If you watch the fight, Meldrick Taylor was beating Chavez's ass through the fight. Chavez came on strong, never gave up, and in the final round came up with something. It was arguable on the stoppage. It was debatable. You know, some people were like, it shouldn't have been stopped. You know, it's just there wasn't much time remaining, and Meldrick Taylor's career was never the same after that. That wasn't the case with Tyson Fury. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like a debatable, like you got stretched by Wilder to the point where everybody thought it was over. Everybody, you know, and through divine intervention, you know, he was able to get back up or whatever. And it's like people are celebrating this. Like, oh, yeah, he got his deal based on that. Because if he would have just stayed down, he wouldn't have got no deal from ESPN. Because people don't like losers. So they looked at that for a Caucasian fighter, complexion for the protection, right? They look at that as a win. See, when you're black, you got to actually win to win. And even when you win, sometimes they act like you lose. Now, I know they say I talk a little fast. You listen real fast. I ain't got to slow down for you to catch up. I'm going to say that again. Black athletes, black fighters, you have to actually win to win. And sometimes when you win, you lose in the perception of old media. And I know that's a lot and tricky for some of you guys to process. What I mean is this. If you're a black fighter, you have to actually win. There ain't nobody going to just give you nothing. Ain't nobody going to just say, like a fight where you clearly lost, no one's going to just give you that, you know, and say, oh, he won just off of the strength of emotion and because people like him. And the thing is that if you actually analyze the black community, I would say, if I had a stereotype, by and large, I haven't seen black fans really do that. You know what I'm saying? Like I've never seen or that I can recall major fights where it was a black fighter and the world knows he lost and everybody was just saying, "Yeah, he won." At best, there's people that do that when the fight's close, like Ward Kovalev. That was a close fight. That's just what it is. But I can't remember, like Chavez Sr. versus Pernell Whitaker. Rest in peace, Sweet Pea. That was a fucking robbery. And people just went along with it off of national pride and their, affinity and love for Chavez. And they just co-signed it. I haven't really seen the black community or a lot of black fans do that, but black fans constantly get martyred and singled out as if they're homosexual to a certain fighter. Like if you like Wilder, they attribute it to some kind of homoerotic fetish or fantasy. Like you can't just be a Wilder fan. You gotta be sucking Wilder's dick and you're on your knees and you riding him and all this extra shit. You can't just be a straight up and down. And we see the double standards. Ain't nobody said, I ain't never seen no Mexican fight fan attacked for liking Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. or Sr. But even Jr., he lacks discipline. He lacks respect for the game. He had his biggest fight at the time against Sergio Martinez, motherfucker waking up eating Fruit Loops and Lucky Charms at 5 p.m. You're not serious about this. I never seen no Mexican fight fan get attacked for liking Chavez Jr., having a Mexican flag headband that says Chavez, But we see the opposite when it comes to black fight fans. If you're a black fight fan that happens to like Errol Spence or Wilder or Tank, it's always, oh yeah, you a PBC lover, you sucking someone's dick, you riding somebody, you're super biased, you're so biased, and you're paid by this fighter. You see, and I don't know what's out there. I don't really watch YouTube channels. Please don't say nobody's name in my shit. But I don't know, but I don't recall any kind of like, let's say like a popular Mexican YouTuber that does boxing, and if they like a Mexican fighter, people try to ridicule him or shame him, put him on some kind of wall of shame for liking Canelo. You get what I'm saying? You don't get that. I haven't seen it. So we know what time it is. We know what the fuck it is. We see the double standards. Ain't nobody get ridiculed because, that's just what it is. When you're a minority, I see it. When I like certain fighters, like Maidana's one of my favorite fighters. I never got insulted for liking Maidana. If anything, I get cool points for that. Like, oh shit, yeah, I love Maidana too, haha. Ego loves Chino. Like, I never been, ain't nobody said nothing bad about liking Maidana. But then when I say I respect Wilder as a man, and then I call his fights fair, I call his decisions and give you my honest thoughts, then all of a sudden, here come the bullshit. Here come the bullshit. Oh, yeah, you love Wilder. You want to braid his hair. You want to sit in his lap. Like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? For real. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it is. That's how it is. We see the double standards. You like Tyson Fury. You say he won. Like, people saying he won, they didn't even watch the fight and shit. You saying Tyson Fury won 10 rounds to 2? Get the fuck out of here. All right, if Tyson Fury dominated Deontay Wilder and that was 10 rounds to 2, what the fuck did you score Mayweather Canelo? Go. What the fuck was Mayweather Canelo? If Tyson Fury versus Wilder was a 10-2 fight, then what was Mayweather Canelo? How did you score Mayweather Canelo? Let's hear some scorecards. I told you I'm body old media, single-handedly, like that. 12-0. Yeah. Vote. If Tyson Fury was a domination, what is Mayweather Canelo? Okay, so people are saying 12-0. 11-1. See, but already that sounds crazy. You give Canelo 1 round. Okay, that's fine. You gave him the first, second round or something like that. But this is the thing. Look at Floyd Canelo and then look at Wilder Tyson Fury and tell me those are similar dominations, right? Or we'll use 8 rounds to 5, block him. CJ Ross is back. Block Jimmy Higuera or whatever. He said he gave Canelo 5 rounds. Get the fuck out of here. Bro, you on Canelo's team or some shit. You tripping. Get him out of here. Motherfucker said Canelo won 5 rounds. Clown shit. All right, what was J-Rock versus Hurd? That was a domination to me. So let's see. I'm trying to find out everyone's definition of a domination. So if J-Rock Hurd to me was a domination on behalf of Julian Williams, I thought he had a dominant performance. What the fuck? How did you score Tyson Fury? Those are similar. Those were similar because that's when I think of a domination, I think of performances like that. So that's what Tyson Fury did that to Wilder. And then the funny thing is this: these motherfuckers be co-signing Tyson Fury dominant performance, but he's the one that got knocked down. How you dominate someone and then you get knocked down? So you clearly weren't on the money as you thought, because you got floored and destroyed. Floyd Gotti, that was beyond a domination. That was like dominatrix. Motherfucker. Never mind. That was bad, bro. So you guys see the difference. If you know Tyson Fury ain't win no fucking 10 rounds to 2 domination and all that bullshit. He wasn't even throwing that many actual meaningful punches in the first 3-4 rounds. Motherfucker fainting and shit. What the fuck? He wasn't even. He was moving. He wasn't just like, yeah, bro, yeah. J-Rock dominated Hurd and got the knockdown, not the other way around. You know, these dudes is idiots, bro. I'm telling you, old media is full of idiots. Tyson Fury making faces and putting his hand. You don't get extra credit, extra points for that dumb shit. Because if that was the case, then Roy Jones won his fights that went to the decision 18 rounds to 0 because he a master showman. Tyson Fury don't do, man, come on, bro. Tyson Fury. So Tyson Fury is Roy Jones to y'all. I'm not even saying he's a bad heavyweight, but I'm just saying so Tyson Fury has Roy Jones showmanship. Really? Really? And this is how I know these motherfuckers is fake. Ain't nobody gave Roy Jones all this additional credit for being a showman, and he was the master of it. Didn't I just say that? You take something from me, I'm coming back. Now you beat me, I say, okay, we had a good night. I'm still coming to get back. Pizza Cola. Like, this man is the master of making you look dumb. They did, you know, these folk, these racists, these bigots, old media, they never gave Roy all this extra credit. And he was the supreme being of showmanship. Him, Muhammad Ali, guys like that. You know what I'm saying? But Tyson Fury, he get all this extra and, you know, additional, like, that was a superb round. Roy Jones put on superb rounds because it was like, I remember I seen a Roy fight. He fought this buff dude that tried to bull rush him. And Roy was beating the dude's ass in the turnbuckle. Bah, 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 bah. Then he stopped. Then he told the ref, get this boy out of here. And the ref was like, no. And Roy said, okay. Bah, 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 bah. And destroyed the man and knocked him out. Like, see, I told y'all. That is, in my opinion, that moment is top showman level. Like, he's top 5 showman moments, bro. How the fuck how you beating somebody's ass and you tell the ref his job to stop this fight. How the fuck you winning and you beating somebody up, throwing combinations, throwing sets, and you tell the ref what to do? And then the ref, for whatever reason, like, nah, kill him. We don't stop fights around here. Roy said, okay. Pop, 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 pop. Bro, Tyson Fury ain't never did no shit like that. Get the fuck out of here, bro. This man, Roy Jones, was mid-ass whooping, told the ref to stop the fight. I ain't never seen, bro. Roy is an anomaly. Man, I'm so blessed to be doing what I'm doing and to even have been in the atmosphere and interviewed Roy. This man is a fucking legend. This was my favorite fighter. This dude stopped whooping the dude's ass, mid-ass whooping, and told the ref, he said, get this boy out of here. Like, he said, but the cold part about Roy is this. This is why he's my favorite fighter. This is the coldest part about Roy. All the adrenaline, all the combos, all the power punches he was throwing and everything, he did it so calm, like it wasn't shit. That man, pop, 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 pop. Get this boy out of here. like this shit was so effortless. I mean, he said, get this boy out of here. Like he don't even belong to her. Bro, Roy was a bad boy. I ain't never seen Canelo. I ain't never seen Tyson Fury, Lomachenko. I ain't never seen none of them that y'all be praising do no shit like that. I ain't never seen none of them do nothing. That throwback shit. That Roy was like, bop, bop, bink, bink, bink. Get this boy out of here. The ref was scared. He didn't even want to stop Roy. And Roy said, okay. It finished the dude off and really, like, so he really picked when the dude went, you know, because the dude, he said, all right. And then he threw a couple more, and then the dude got knocked out right after that. It's crazy. Roy is the most gifted fighter ever of all time. Physically gifted, athletically gifted. He's the most gifted. Over Prince Nassim, James Toney. He beat James Toney. Over Floyd. He's, to me, over Muhammad Ali. In terms of special talent, like naturally gifted and reflexed, freak of nature athlete, Roy. And there's nobody that was fucking with that. Yeah, he used to have them chicken pictures and shit. I remember that. But anyway, Tyson Fury get all this fucking credit, bro. What did he do? What did he do for the first 3 rounds? So did it, like, and this is the funny thing. These motherfuckers really don't know boxing. Because, like, when Floyd Mayweather punch you, they always say pillow-fisted Floyd and all this shit. When Floyd hit you, Floyd have your head rocking back and looking stupid. Floyd is, like, accurate. Like, Marquez looks stupid in there. Marquez is one of my favorite fighters, and Floyd made Marquez look like a boy. Like, he's just like it made it look like Marquez wasn't shit. And Marquez gave Pacquiao problems every time they fought. Even at welterweight, he knocked Pacquiao out at welterweight. Floyd was dogging him. Motherfucker pool counter it. Bro, that clip, I have it on my computer somewhere. Marquez, like, punched at Floyd, and then destroyed Marquez with the pull counter. God gifted shit, bro. Really practice their craft. I ain't never seen Tyson. These motherfuckers give Lomachenko and Tyson Fury and shit all this credit. Tyson Fury ain't never did no shit like that. He moves very well for his size. He's a good fighter, but come on. But that's my point with the double standard. These motherfuckers, they give credit to a white fighter for shit black fighters been doing for eons. Real talk. Even in music, you'll see Justin Timberlake come out 2001 with a solo career or some shit, right? And he's singing R&B and it sounded good. He's making hits. Usher been doing that since he was 13. Prince taught himself 11 instruments by himself. Self-taught Prince. Yeah. Game blouses. They give anybody who's not black, when they do something that's dope, they give credit for that. Black people have been doing a lot of this shit since the dawn of time and don't get the regard for it. You know what I'm saying? Floyd Mayweather out here doing pool counters and shit, barely not getting punched by Canelo and shit. And then when Canelo do it on the ropes, Canelo don't even have the stamina. He don't even have the stamina to be great like Mayweather great. He could be great, but he can't, like, I'm talking about Mayweather great. He don't even have the stamina. Floyd can fight 15 rounds. Canelo can't. Canelo resume look a lot different if it was 15-round fights. But again, this is what happens. This is what you see. You see the bigotry in boxing. You see the favoritism, the double standard. This is the ugly part, bro. They give credit to people like Lomachenko ain't did shit that Roy Jones didn't do, and Roy did it better. Name one thing that Lomachenko, except for, I'm not talking about 2 gold medals because Roy got robbed. So I'm not talking about no amateur bullshit. As a pro, name one thing that Lomachenko did that destroyed what Roy Jones had did. Please let me know. Name something he does. Lomachenko ain't did nothing. He ain't did nothing that we haven't seen from previous generation fighters. Black and brown fighters. He ain't done nothing. He ain't done nothing at lightweight that we haven't seen from Chavez Jr., Roberto Duran, Shane Mo. He ain't done nothing. He got 2 cool little wins, or actually 2 tough wins, and then a Anthony Corolla win. Bro, put Shane Mosley. See, y'all don't know shit about boxing. I'm about to dog y'all. Put Shane Mosley in with Anthony Corolla. This man, you thought that Lomachenko knockout was bad? Shane Mosley would have tore Toyota Corolla the fuck up at 135. If it was prime for prime, or not even prime for prime. Whenever Lomachenko fought Corolla versus Shane Mosley when he was at lightweight, man, Toyota Corolla. Remember that stage, that level on Street Fighter where you beat up the car, the Toyota Corolla and shit? You get Chun-Li, spinning star kick. You got to fuck up that car. That'll be Shane Mosley. If he ever fought, when he was at lightweight, fought Anthony Corolla. Y'all give credit over shit like that. Put Roberto Duran in there with Anthony Corolla and tell me what the fuck happens. This man, Roberto Duran, was fighting at middleweight later. Put Corolla at middleweight. Put him at 154. So, these throwback fighters, a lot of them is different breed. Roberto Duran fought at fucking middleweight against punchers. Hagler. He fought Sugar Ray at 47. Hearns. Come on, bro. Put Corolla at 47 with Earl Spence. Tell me what the fuck happened. Some of these dudes ain't built the same. You get what I'm saying? Put Corolla in there with Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. And we'll see how that play out. Chavez beat guys way better than Anthony Corolla. Y'all let the marketing gas you. Because somebody tells you this. It's not about what you tell me. It's what about you show us. It just is what it is. But yeah, man, they constantly give like over credit to shit people been doing. Justin Bieber. And I'm not saying I don't have nothing against these people. Bieber is cool. That's cool. Bieber was a kid who can sing. But guess what? You know how many black kids that same age could sing? Jason Weaver. He's the one that did the original Lion King. Oh, I just can't wait to be king. He sang all that. He's on the Smart Guy show. He was in ATL too. Jason Weaver. He's a kid singer. Tevin Campbell. He could blow. Pause. He really blow because he like boys or whatever. But hey, that was out of pocket. But Tevin Campbell, Ralph Tresvant, and New Edition, and Bobby Brown and shit, bro. This shit is regular shit. But when they see it in a different form factor that they want to promote, then it's something. Oh, whoopity doo! Like it's something different. I'm lying. So Justin Bieber, Usher wasn't getting a record deal when he was 13 singing. Michael Jackson wasn't singing like a grown ass man. Listen, Michael Jackson was so raw singing as a kid. that his song, man, y'all gotta get these likes out. I'm not playing. If y'all want this to keep going, can I get a hell yeah in the comment section? Can I get a hell yeah? So Michael Jackson was so raw, he redid Smokey Robinson's song, and motherfuckers thought it was Michael's song. So when Smokey Robinson, this is true fact. This is real Motown facts. I told you, I got the little tidbits and shit that you want. So Smokey Robinson, classic artist, he performed a song. Michael Jackson, as a kid, with the Jackson 5 and all that, covered it and like redid it. Michael killed it so much that when Smokey Robinson at his own show would sing his original song, they'd be like, man, I like that. You did good with the Michael Jackson song. And then Smokey like, what the fuck? Because he really wrote the song. And he's the original, he's the originator of the song. Michael was actually covering his song. But Michael fucked it up and killed it so bad that people thought Smokey Robinson was doing a Michael song. And there's a lot of music shit like that. There's a lot of little music things like, we could do this. Like DJ Khaled, for example. He got that what's the song Just Us with Sizzlers, whatever her name is. Sizzlers, what's her name? But these new heads, they don't understand that's the Outkast beat. That's basically the same exact beat. I don't even know if they even changed anything. But to this new generation, yeah, Sizzlers, or whatever her name is, Scissors. I don't know these new artists and shit. Except for Ella May. She fine as fuck. I know her. Shot clock my ass. Hey. I'm going to make that shot like Jordan Craig Elo. Bow, she fine. Yeah, Just Us is Miss Jackson. Yeah, so these new heads, they don't realize that's the Miss Jackson beat. Or even Hit 'Em Up. Tupac, Hit 'Em Up. That beat, boom, doom, 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 doom. Y'all don't know. So I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker. Get money, or what you say, all that sample. That shit. But people don't know. You got to be well versed when it comes to this shit. Y'all don't know that. Hit 'Em Up. That shit's Dennis Edwards. Don't look any further. Oh, that motherfucker was killing in the video. Yeah, he's doing his mouth like Bobby Brown and shit. Type it up, Dennis Edwards. Don't look any further. Y'all gotta know music, man. Warren G Regulators, Michael McDonald. See, y'all making me happy. That motherfucker. That motherfucker had a stroke in the video, right? That motherfucker. Don't look any further. I wish I could play this shit, but YouTube be wilding with these copyright. Yeah, y'all gotta get y'all sample knowledge up. Man, Puffy, he sampled everything. That motherfucker, Baskin and Robbins, 31 flavor. He motherfucker sampled everything with that little pink spoon. Bad boy. Take that, take that. We gonna sample this. Whitney Houston, we gonna sample it. Take that. We gonna sample it, baby. Puffy that. Now come all you want to and all the simple hits. Move, cool to love, straight out the tenement. Drop the joint with Puff, that just finished it. Would've did more without censorship. Talk to many chicks on a mini flick. I love when the hoes say they want a skinny dip. Mace was killing, come on. AJ said he can beat Ruiz with his uncle as the ref. I'm dead. All right. Bro. All right. Bro. How you Joshua, he should stop that, bro, cuz that's just the bad to me. He could do whatever he wants. He a grown ass, buff ass, Action Jackson 6'6" man. He could do whatever he wants. But in my opinion, he shouldn't do that. Here's the reason. How are you, tell me if this makes sense. How are you going to say you're going to beat Ruiz's ass? I'm going to whoop Ruiz in Mexico. His Tio can be the referee. But you didn't whoop him with whoever was the referee that was the white dude. I forgot his name off the top of my head. How you gonna beat him with Ruiz? They gonna jump, bro. La Raza they'll double team you. The uncle's finna jump in. They finna jump your ass. Man, let's jump him. Man, sit your ass there. Bro, you gonna beat Andy Ruiz and his Theo, but you couldn't even, you talk, bro, come on. You couldn't even beat him up, whoop him with the other ref. So how you gonna whoop him with a family member? They finna jump in, bro. Andy Ruiz probably got a big family. You gonna get hit with Tecates and all types of shit, bro. They finna throw bottles. What? Man, people don't even know what America, they just know what they hear on TV, clearly. Yeah, you talking about Mike Griffin. Yeah, Mike Griffin was the ref. You talking about, yeah, man. I'll whoop him with his uncle. You didn't whoop him with Mike Griffin. Andy Griffin. Motherfucker didn't knock Andy Griffin, Mike Griffin. You didn't beat him regular. What are you talking about? You talking about, yeah. He can get his uncle to ref. You better hope that don't happen. Why Joshua try to look surprised when he got waved off, bro? What are you surprised about? You're holding the rope. Why would you be surprised? Like, honestly. Why are you surprised? Look, it's mud. You're holding the ropes. Why would he not stop it? Does it look like you're ready to continue? They usually make you touch your gloves and shit and walk forward. The motherfucker was posted up. What? Like he at the DMV and shit. Motherfucker, he just waiting on the counter like he about to take a driver's test. He trying to take a permit test at the DMV. The motherfucker chilling and shit. Motherfucker he was on the ropes like a scarecrow, acting shy. You look like Jeepers Creepers. You just... What you talking about? You the scarecrow from Wizard of Oz, the way you posted up. Why would he allow you to continue? I love AJ, but he clearly quit at the end. Man, I know he quit because I watched the fight on DAZN, and it says your opponent has left the game. Like, that's what it said. DAZN sent me a personal message, and it said your opponent, Anthony_Joshua, has left the game. I was like, damn, what happened? It said your opponent. If I got two messages. The first one it says your opponent Anthony_Joshua would like to concede the game. I was like, what? Nah, I didn't know what it was, so I clicked off it. I said, nah, hell nah. I gotta keep watching this fight. And then like 30 seconds later, I get another like pop up. I thought I had ad blocker on DAZN, but I was like, what the fuck? And it said boo, and then it pop up, and it says the player Anthony_Joshua has left the game. I'm like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck? He just bounced? He injured? Nah, he ain't injured. He just no mas. Nah, bro. Hey, block Ling Lu. We gonna get your ass. Get Ling Lu the fuck up out of here. Man, get Louis. Man, get Louis out of here. You playing around and shit. Block Ling Louis. Bro, you a fucking liar, and that's nothing to play about. We don't play about terminal illness. You know, we've all had people that we know. You know, my parents' dog, all types of shit. My uncle, we don't play about bullshit like that. Ain't nobody gonna just come in and announce their terminal illness on a Joshua Ruiz video randomly. We ain't never seen you. We don't even know who you are. Nobody ever seen you, and you just come to announce your terminal illness. Get the fuck up out of here. You know, I ain't never entered no chat. Hey guys, I know you don't know me, but I have chlamydia. What? Why would you just come in announcing some shit? Yeah, I got the clap on. Like what? Where the fuck? The video about Pacquiao Thurman and shit. You talking about you got chlamydia? Chlamydia, getting rid of ya. Get the fuck about. Yeah, we getting rid of ya. You need some antibiotics, motherfucker. Pissing hot without failing a drug test, man. Come on, bro. Stop playing. You motherfucker just come in announcing shit. Like, come on, nobody believe that. He just come in. I'm sick, man. Man, you a zombie. Get your 28 days later the fuck ass out of here, bro. Motherfucker got contagion and the outbreak monkey. You trying to get us all infected with mono and shit. Yeah, get him out of here, man. Motherfucker just gonna come in, didn't say hi or nothing. Just, I'm sick. He said he 11-year-old. Man, get the fuck out of here. So you doing chemo and then you just clicked on my video, ran. Man, get the fuck out of here. These people be lying. This shit crazy. But that's not. I don't play like that. I don't play about that bullshit. No, all right. Does that make sense to y'all? So if somebody is sick and you just come, oh man, I'm peeing blood, guys. You don't just, what the fuck? Like where did this come from? We talk about Joshua Ruiz and you just randomly came in, trying to guilt trip people. Motherfucker just come in. I'm like, yeah. So if I were Ruiz, I wouldn't fight in the UK. Oh, my EBT card ran out. I'm poor. What the fuck? Where did that come from? We talking about Joshua Ruiz. You talking about EBT. You know, you motherfucker got eviction notice and shit. I ain't got time for this shit. Motherfucker EBT ran out. I can't afford meat. I can't get any meat. Yeah, motherfucker. Like, I can understand if it said like Boxingego Live Make-A-Wish episode or something. We are the world. The motherfucker said Andy Ruiz, Anthony Joshua, and he tried to turn it to Make-A-Wish Foundation, and he lying anyway, bro. That's fucked up. Don't play with that. I don't play like that. Shout out to Michael Woodard. Yeah, he gonna motherfucker. Yeah, we gotta distract me with some of this money. They tripping. We don't play like that. Fuck cancer. He said, doctor said I need a backiotomy. Hey, Key Corleo, I hate you. He hit that half bait. He said he come in here like, hey, my dialysis machine clogged on me in the middle of the live stream. That's what I'm saying. Bro, shooters, I need y'all. Get these colostomy bag motherfuckers out of here, bro. They lying. My colostomy, I shit in the bag. Like, where did that come from? We talking about, Andy, you trying to depress everybody with some bullshit. Come on, bro. You lying. Motherfucker, colostomy bag. Come on, man. He's like, man, I got psoriasis. What? Y'all funny as fuck, bro. These dudes just be coming in wasting time. It be funny sometimes. Y'all need to get checked out. You know, I know some of y'all got some shit. Motherfucker PB Slimer Green and shit. You don't need to be on boxing forums and boxing live chat. Your piss look like Slimer and shit. Your shit look like Shrek. You pee and it look like Shrek. That shit be glowing and shit. Like ectoplasm. Ectoplasm and shit, bro. Y'all gotta get checked out. I'm really worried for boxing fans. Motherfucker got that green piss and shit and got the motherfucker pee and it looked like high C ecto cooler. Remember that drink? That shit used to clap. Hey, they need to bring that back. Do they still make that? That high C ecto cooler used to go brazy. That shit used to go crazy. Motherfuckers piss look like ecto cooler, high C. And they on my shit, bro. Get out of here. Yeah, these dudes got all types. As dick look like a umbrella handle. This shit rolled up and shit, bro. Get off of my shit. Get that looked at. That's all I'm saying. Motherfucker peeing out green and trying to talk boxing with us. Hey, bro, this shit might be contagious. Get the going. Icy, you need to know about that ecto cooler. Ecto cooler, high C. No, it's not a icy. High C, like high and C, like Chris. High C ecto cooler. That shit used to go crazy. Josh Epps, you crazy. Smash the like button. He said, nah, I had icy, just not that. I'm telling you, that was the best flavor. I don't know. AMG said, Boxingego Make-A-Wish edition. Hey, y'all out of control, bro. Calm down. King Corleone, he said that juice was bomb as hell, bro. They need to bring that flavor back, bro. That shit looked like Shrek piss, but it tasted good. Man, that shit was good. That shit was like hypnotic for kids. I used to drink those on Fridays and shit. Be drunk in class. Man, this ecto cooler got me feeling. That ecto cooler had me right though. That ecto. Hey, squeeze it, Capri Sun or High C. Squeeze it, High C or Capri Sun. Go. All flavors. Who made the best? Who made the best drink? He said them Capri Suns go dub. Ego, stop, I can't breathe. That blue squeeze it. That Nipsey Hustle squeeze it. That used to go with that little twisty top. Oh my God. Hey, the only thing I hated about Capri Sun, the one thing I hated, the Capri Suns go crazy. The Pacific Cooler, that Pacific Cooler used to go crazy. One, it felt like you never had enough juice. Like it was so good, you could drink it in like 2 gulps, and it's like crack was in it. They need to call it Crack Sun, like Pac Sun, but just Crack Sun, because they sprinkle some crack in here, because that shit you used to, it be fiending for more. Goddamn Joe Rogan, got any more of them Capri Suns? That Capri Sun used to go crazy. The only thing that I hated is one, you felt malnourished, like you didn't get enough Capri Sun juice, and that fucking straw. The bottle is all flimsy, so I'm kind of heavy handed. So I would stab that little yellow orange straw, and it would come through the back, and the drink would be like that. The back of the drink squirting out. I'm trying to catch it. This shit. Hey, that was the worst straw. Like they need to just put it in a can or something. Just, you know, that whole concept was weak because I used to really stab that straw. Or sometimes you ever get a Capri Sun and it don't have a straw. Motherfuckers begin to pencil and putting it through the little hole, but then put their mouth on it. put their mouth directly on the little blowhole. Pause. That sound crazy. That'll be the worst. You get all the way to school, have that Capri Sun, and it don't have no straw in it. Motherfucker turn into MacGyver and shit. Put their lips to the little hole like a water bladder and shit, like you in Vietnam and shit. I'm gonna get this Capri Sun. You just sipping Capri Sun through the shit in that little ass hole. That little ass hole. Fuck that. Hey, big time a drug dealer. He said Flintstone vitamins or Halls. This motherfucker is drinking. He eating these things for luxury. Bro, you're not supposed to just be eating that. Hey, you hood as fuck. Cause that's some hood shit. Motherfuckers don't even be sick eating cough drops like candy. Like, I ain't got no Jolly Rancher. I'm gonna eat this menthol Halls. Hey, you hood as fuck. That motherfucker eating cough drops just cause. I feel like that'll fuck around and get you sick. Just like you don't even be sick, but you eat this shit like candy, you motherfucker start. You develop something. Your body like, oh shit, we sick. We sick out this motherfucker. This man eating Halls. What the fuck? Your parents sent you to bed, say, hey, no candy. Oh, I'm gonna get some candy. I got these fucking Halls. This man eating. He dealing Ricolas at school and shit. Hey, you out of pocket. Hey, Kodak Black, you out of pocket. He eating cough drops for the luxury. That's hood. That's hood. When you eat cough drops like candy, don't even be sick. Kids, kids be lying and shit. My throat's scratchy. Man, your fucking throat ain't no fucking scratchy. Motherfucker talking about my throat scratch. You ain't. You know when you sick and when you ain't sick. Motherfucker. My throat. You a crackhead. That's what that is. Motherfucker, little kid be talking about my throat scratchy. Damn scratchy. You just want some of this dope. This Hall's dope. You a dope fiend at age 8. Yeah. I didn't know you like to get wet though. Sherm, Dust, Halls, Ricola. That's what you had. Sucrets. Butt naked. Hey, the next step, we got to get on TV, bro, or Netflix. This shit is so fun. This shit is so funny. Kid Corleone said niggas got Marlboro toothpaste out of pocket. Out of pocket. Hey, I will say this. Diamond Tap grape, that was like lean. Before Bo and all that. Before promethazine and all that shit, motherfuckers had that Diamond Tap. That Diamond Tap was good. Like, I don't want, listen, kids, don't try this at home. Don't do that. But back in the day, that Diamond Tap used to go crazy. Like, I'm still sick. Give me some more of that tap. Give me that Diamond Tap, though. Elderberry looking ass. That shit look good, though. That Diamond Tap go dumb. He said, Ego, check Coppinger's Twitter. Alright. I seen what you just put. Ego, you need your own website, bro. You could go live all the time like Twitch, dual stream. I have my own website. I just gotta, man, I gotta make time for it, bro. New media is we leading the pack. Can y'all smash the like button, please? Mm-mm. King Corleone, what's wrong with Twitch? Oh, shit. Breaking news. I got some breaking news. Shout out to Eagles Army. You see how they always keep me on track? We tell a couple jokes, then we right back up on it. Listen, if y'all want me to deliver this late breaking news, you hear it first. Let's get it. If y'all want to hear this, I don't want to hear nothing else. Can I get a hell yeah? And let's get the likes up. Man, that ain't it. One person's like, hell yeah. Come on, we need more than that. These lives do be fun, though. And the super chats be nice. Ego, could you lower your voice, please? Block him. Ghost at the door. Yeah, you finna be a ghost at the door, right? You gonna be a ghost in the chat. The fuck is you talking about? Motherfucker said, can you lower your voice? Instead of turning his volume down, dumbass. You see how stupid these dudes is? Hey, man, can you lower your voice? Instead of just putting some AirPods in, lowering your volume. Cornball shit. All right, we on it. Man. Bro. Old media. I told you, old media is officially dead, dog. All right. Shout out to Mike Coppinger. He been getting busy with this. All right. Hold on. Sources say The Athletic, Julian Williams and Jared Hurd have signed contracts for a rematch. It will be on PBC Fox in December at the Barclays Center. See? Damn, PBC is out here. Al Haim is like catching body. That's like one of the fight of the year possibly. You know, it's one of them. So PBC, look at it. They always say that shit. Oh, you're a PBC lover, man. You know, they say all this stupid shit. All right, look at this. Sources, Canelo Alvarez, his attorney, and Eddie Reynoso met with Golden Boy reps Monday in Los Angeles, where the star fighter expressed his immense frustration with two potential fall fights falling through and the IBF title being stripped after a deal was signed without his knowledge. Oh, shit. Canelo is pissed out here, bruh. Wow. One source described Canelo as being, quote, very much in limbo, and the middleweight champion regarded as the face of boxing is perplexed that he's still without a fight or opponent for later this year on DAZN. I don't know what very much. I know what limbo means, but I don't. Bro. So, all that shoot 'em up shit y'all be talking. Bro, this is literally the best year ever. I don't even think I could have designed this any better. Old media is getting eradicated. Listen to what I say on my channel. Listen to what happens. Watch, see what happens. Listen to what they say. Bro, we got to take a stand. I'm so done. We got to take a stand. Can I get y'all commitment? All the people, all the articles, all the Instagram page, whatever, that funnel out that bullshit, basically the opposite of everything we do, everything we say. Can y'all just, when they're this wrong, just abandon them. Don't say ha ha. Don't feed into nothing. We got to destroy these motherfuckers, bro. It's ridiculous. These people are always wrong. Old media is always wrong. They shouldn't even be in the YouTube algorithm for anything. It's just bullshit. It's just to, and I love it because new media says what we say. People feel how whatever, try to contradict it or, debate it, all this bullshit. But then we ultimately see what it is. So once again, we look like geniuses, like Nipsey said. About to make my business partners look like fucking genius. I look like a genius when I said this shit and then it comes true. I question this shit and then you see why I questioned it. I inferred these things and, drew conclusions and all this shit. Come on, bro. The same people that said Wilder should have went to DAZN. Does it look like he needs to be there? DAZN did not promote Oscar Rivas Hooker, which was a great fight, and it turned out to be a great fight. But even on paper, you could tell it was going to be a good fight. I told you that. They didn't even promote it. Oscar Rivas was a solid fight with Dillian White. On paper, it was a solid fight with, aside from, I'm not talking about the drug testing shit, but I'm just talking about the actual combat. They didn't really promote that. Canelo's pissed that he's the A-side face of boxing looking crazy, getting stripped, and he ain't got no fight signed. And these are the same motherfuckers that say Wilder's an idiot for not taking $12.5 million from Eddie Hearn, for not taking $17 million from Eddie Hearn, for not signing to DAZN for $100 million. Man, I'm really at the point, does DAZN even have $100 million for Wilder? Because we've heard so much with this Canelo saga. Can they afford that? Because they're talking about, oh yeah, you could fight Derevyanchenko, but you can't get $35 million from it. So who knows what they would have did to Wilder? Because they were going to prioritize other fighters like Triple G and maybe Canelo over Wilder, So what if Wilder said, I'm gonna fight Brazil and I'm gonna fight Luis Ortiz? I mean, would they do that? Hey, you can't get the $40 million for fighting this guy. It sounds like there's some stipulations or some shit going on. Man, this is a bad look for Golden Boy. And what makes it look more tumultuous? Golden Boy doesn't even really have that many popular fighters that are like at that level of a Canelo. Just listen to this. Golden Boy does not have that crazy depth in its stable of like A-side star pay-per-view type fighters, right? So what's going on with the business to the point where the known, without any shadow of a doubt, A-side guy, most popular guy in boxing since Floyd retired, he is not being taken care of. That is a terrible look. That is a terrible look when the number one priority, the number one star, the number one person that you have doesn't feel taken care of. And on top of that, to boot, you don't have no crazy stable. Like, if anything, Al Heyman has depth in his stable. So if Tank is not, let's say, he only fights one time a year, he has to juggle getting Wilder fights, Errol Spence fights, Sean Porter fight, Danny Garcia fight, Adrian Broner fights. He has to juggle all the Joe Joyce got to fight. Caleb Plant's looking for a title shot. So the PBC people, they have more depth to their schedule, or to their roster. Clearly they have more signed. Keith Thurman, now Pacquiao, Rigondeaux. They got all these names. So they got to make shit, if Floyd wants to come back or do an exhibit, they got to shuffle shit around and make it work. And somehow their team is doing that because we're at the very least, we're not seeing these public industry rumors coming out that Errol's pissed at Al Heyman. Sean Porter is pissed at the way things have been handled. Danny Garcia is upset. Danny Garcia is on his Instagram playing around doing Tony Montana. Okay. That's okay, man. Huh? Okay. He playing around and shit. Meanwhile, your main priority, Canelo Alvarez, seems upset. This is not a good look. Again, look how that affects. It's a trickle down effect. So let's say I was a store manager at Best Buy. I used to work there. So let's say I was a store manager at Best Buy. That's like I have one number one salesperson that outsells anybody in the store. And if you look at that one person's sales, it outdoes 5, 6 employees what they can sell by themselves. So that person has the gift of gab, just a great salesperson. You got to make sure that person is taken care of. That's just what I've learned in business. You don't have to cheat or do nothing illegal or whatever, but you want to look after that person because they're looking after you, and you want, they're generating all this money, making you look good, making your store look good. So yeah, if they need a day off, and then you have other people, part-timers who are not really vested with the company like that, they go to school and they just pick up a job, then you flex around their schedule to accommodate your full-time associate who also happens to be the number one salesperson in the whole, in the whole store. Just common sense, right? Common sense. You got to look after what's earning you the most. It's kind of like the 80-20 rule. For those that know, if you don't know, look up the 80-20 rule. It's the same kind of concept. Canelo is that dude for Golden Boy. He creates the revenue that keeps Golden Boy really relevant, the most part. I'm not saying they don't do no other business, but I'm just saying he does the biggest business. His fights have generated the most. Look, I'll put it this way. I don't even have to go any further. Canelo holds the record for 2 of the 3 best viewed programs since DAZN's release. That tells you everything you need to know. The top 2 spots on DAZN in terms of top viewership out of all, 100 fights, 100 nights, all this bullshit, the top 2 highest viewed programs are Canelo fights. So to me, that leads to a lot of questions. The guy that's generating the highest view, higher than Anthony Joshua, higher than fucking Golovkin Rolls and shit, how the fuck is Mr. top 2 viewed DAZN boxing programs not being taken care of and not being situated before anything else? Like, I'm not even trying to be disrespectful. This is just my opinion. Ray Vargas, Andrew Cancio, Machado, all that shit can wait. You got to take care of your man, Canelo. He's the breadwinner. He's the one driving the traffic. He's the one who's actually moving the needle. So why I wouldn't even be worried about Ray Vargas and all this other shit. Ray Vargas and Kameda ain't going to drive no crazy numbers, nor is it going to put no crazy amounts of people in the stands. Canelo, however, will. So when you're working with a limited size stable, I feel like you have to situate Canelo first. Like, Canelo, bro, I told you, I've been saying the same thing. Canelo fought in May. You knew last year he wants to fight in May and September. May and September. So there's no excuse, since you know clear a year ago what dates you need to prepare for. There is no reason to, like, this is not Errol Spence, Sean Porter, Deontay Wilder, and Tyson Fury, or Deontay Wilder versus Luis Ortiz. They don't have built-in months and dates and weekends that they want to fight ongoing every year. Canelo does. So how do you have this and you're not prepared for it? You could really, real talk, since Canelo wants to fight in September, you can have like a loose talk to Caleb Smith behind the scenes with Eddie Hearn and say, yo, if Canelo wins versus and you beat Hassan Ndam and Canelo beats Jacobs, we're going to fight you in September. Or negotiate with Kovalev in May, contingent obviously on a victory. This should have been done. Walk with me. Ego. Fox and Al Heyman on these boys' ass. Heard J-Rock on the 14th. The Eagles and the Redskins on the 15th. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Bro, that's scientific. That's some planning. See, if y'all don't understand sports or follow football, Philadelphia Eagles versus the Washington Redskins. J-Rock is from Philly, just like the Eagles. And he's an Eagles fan, if I'm not mistaken. And then Jared Hurd is from the DMV. You know, he from the DMV area, and he's a Redskins fan. Crazy. Ego, could you repeat the first point you made? Man, I'm making so many points, I don't even know which point I made. The bottom line is this. Canelo should be your highest priority to get him situated before anything else because he moves the needle the most. He generates the most money. He is the it guy for Golden Boy. So if you can't do that in a timely manner, even though you know what months in advance he wants to fight, you don't even have, like, bro, last year you can book out the venue. You can say, oh, T-Mobile, we need you September 14th. You get what I'm saying? You know what weekend he plans to fight. So the venue, that's nothing. To hold the venue, put a deposit or whatever you got to do. You know, that shouldn't be a big deal. And then you just have to facilitate the opponent. But like I said, if he wants to fight in those particular dates, May and September, it actually benefits you because you know in advance. So this is very negligent, like I've been saying, for Golden Boy to not have Canelo taken care of, and now he's angry because he looks crazy and he got stripped of a belt, and it's a surprise to him. It's not a good thing, man. And then Canelo feels betrayed from what we're hearing. You know, everything I've heard, Canelo feels betrayed. Smash the like button. He feels betrayed for the simple fact, you know, I told you, and I read that article yesterday, and it looks like that article is true. This is the same shit. The article said a lot of the same shit. The article from that Gabe guy, right? I seen Coppinger wrote Ruiz Joshua could happen in UAE. Yeah, I doubt it though. I mean, that's just my opinion. I don't doubt that UAE put in a bid, but I doubt the fight happens there. But whatever. Ryan Clark. Wilder won the first 3 rounds. Fury wasn't even active in throwing punches at all. He was doing all this showing off and moving, not punching at all. Death Row East, believe in it. Hashtag Ego Army. That's what I told you. And if you had Wilder winning 3 rounds with the 2 knockdowns, that means he would have won. You know, if you gave, I think I had my math right. If you gave him 2 rounds plus the 2 knockdowns, then he would have had to draw. So, you know, I told people from the jump, and see, this is the thing with the Wilder Fury. I'm not trying to get too sidetracked on that, but thank you for the super chat, Ryan Clark. The Wilder Fury, do you see how I can come to you in my truest self? I don't have to think about it. I don't have to backtrack, nothing. I went to Wilder Fury. I covered the fight, left the Staples Center, and then when I got back to my suite and did the live, I told you the same thing that I'm telling you today. I never once backtracked. I never once said, oh, yo, won't, this, that, and the third. I said I thought the fight was a draw, and a draw is not out of the question. You had all these emotional idiots, gypsies and, you know, motherfuckers from the UK and man fans and stuff, and these emotional people, oh, you're full of shit. How? Oh, my gosh, he thinks it was a draw. Ha, 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 ha. Well, joke's on you, per usual. A draw is not out of the question with 2 knockdowns. It's a scoring system. And by default, when you get knocked down and it gets ruled a knockdown, that's a 10-8 round if you get dropped once in the round. So that is the equivalent of basically winning 2 rounds just off of that. And Wilder did it twice. So that's the equivalent of winning 4 rounds just off of that in a 12-round fight. So that means he only had to win 2 more rounds. Common sense. This is all just simple, basic arithmetic. You know, and I maintain the same thing. And now people see, okay, a draw is not out of the question. And again, the first 3 rounds, if you gave all 3 rounds to Wilder, that means he wins. Because he has the first 3, and then he has 2 10-8 rounds. That means he would have won the fight by a point. Tyson Fury really didn't do anything in the first 3-4 rounds. You know, real talk, I'm just going to say it. Tyson Fury, I don't have a problem with his performance, you know, all things considered enough. He didn't really do nothing crazy throughout the fight, though. He never roughed Wilder up. Wilder looked more tired from missing, from, you know, being ready for the moment, looking for the kill and all that shit. You know, that type of stuff. Tyson Fury wasn't connected, like I said, Mayweather. Look at Mayweather versus Robert Guerrero, right? Canelo versus Angulo. Angulo's head was getting fucked up and rock back. Tyson Fury wasn't connecting no vicious shit like that. You know, like Canelo and Angulo, Floyd Gotti or some shit. He was doing basic boxing, and you know he did well in those spots, but it wasn't nothing. J Rock, I was more impressed with J Rock. Truth be told, he fought a bigger man, and he brought the fight to the person. Fought on the inside where it seemed super dangerous, but since he's a better inside fighter, and he was very prepared. He made it look easy. That was impressive because Tyson Fury was the bigger man fighting a guy who weighed 214 and he weighs 260, 255, 260. Wilder weighed 212, 215 or some shit the day of the weigh-in. J-Rock was a smaller person bullying the bigger person who was the champion. J-Rock had been stopped before. Tyson Fury's never been stopped, and Tyson Fury was the bigger person. See, this is once again, when you have the complexion for the protection, they'll give you so much credit for doing basic shit. You need to be giving Julian J. Rock Williams the fucking credit because he stepped in as the guy who's been stopped before, you know, was counted out because he got stopped by Charlo, and he was the smaller guy, challenger guy, fighting the bigger guy who had beat a great name like Edesalani Lara, so his confidence was probably through the roof. He had beaten Austin Trout and stopped him, whereas Jamal and Jermell Charlo couldn't stop Trout. Lara and Canelo couldn't stop Trout. And he did. Jermell lost to Tony Harrison, and Hurd was losing to Harrison, but then he ended up stopping him. So J-Rock just went in there with an accomplished, unified champion who was bigger than him, probably rehydrated comfortably, and brought the fight to him. Tyson Fury didn't do that. He was the bigger person, and he was the one that also got slept. He never hurt Wilder or had him in a sticky patch. Exactly. And he ran from the rematch. End of story. But anyway, back to Canelo. It's a bad look, man. Canelo seems disappointed. He seems betrayed. And anytime you're hearing about Canelo and his lawyer, they're supposed to be on one team. So that don't even sound good. Canelo and his lawyer met up with Golden Boy. But I mean, come on. Why would you bring a lawyer with it? Like, that's like Tupac being signed to Death Row, and it's like Tupac and his lawyer met up with Suge Knight in Death Row. That don't sound good, does it? Tupac and his lawyer met up with it. That's supposed to be your clique. That's supposed to be your record label. You know, and Dr. Dre and his lawyer met with Suge Knight in Death Row Record. That doesn't sound right. So it sounds like Dre's trying to get out of there. Hell yeah. You know, he's trying to bounce or something. Why the fuck would Dre meet up with his lawyer and y'all all in the same family, man? So, yeah, man, it's not a good look. Golden Boy and Canelo going through it, and it's it's the social media age, so people find out the details and what happened, you know. And I agree. Like, Canelo actually makes a point, just like Ryan Garcia. They said Ryan Garcia got 50,000, and the fight, his fight almost generated $1 million revenue. Bro, the money's looking funny. Bro, if my event generates $1 million and I'm getting 50,000, we got a problem. That's like me having a concert and I get 50,000, but the concert generates $1 million, and I'm the one performing. And the fans are there for me. Fans don't come out for Golden Boy promotions. You know, people, like, in general, people want to see the good fights. They don't do it because they have this real affinity. That's why I don't understand when people say, oh yeah, you just love PBC. You know, dumb shit like that. Man, I love the fights. If PBC got rocking fights, then it is what it is. If DAZN got rocking fights, it is what it is. If Top Rank got rocking fights, it is what it is. Motherfuckers don't care about whose name is on the banner. We want to see the good fights, you know. Wilder Brazil, I didn't go because it said PBC. I want to see what the fuck was going to happen, and I'm glad I went because I got to see what happened. Y'all know what I mean. Bro, like I keep saying, you had one job. That's to keep Canelo happy. He's the petroleum the automobile going with Golden Boy. Who else does Golden Boy have? David Lemieux ain't fighting, and he got embarrassed by Triple G and what's the name? Billy Joe Saunders. Plus he had 2 losses before that. Been stopped 2 times, I think. Pulled out of his fight, can't make weight. You know, Bilal Akawi, he got knocked out. John Ryder is not a big name. Who does Golden Boy have? Man, I'll tell you what, Mayweather and Al Heyman and Richard Schaefer, because he used to be on that side, they probably laughing like fuck. Like, you couldn't keep Canelo happy. And I'm just, mark my words, I'm probably the first one to openly say this. If it escalates and they can't patch this up with Canelo, and he somehow connects with Al Heyman or Mayweather, bruh, Golden Boy is hurt. They are going to be up shit's creek. Especially if it's if it's Canelo and Ryan Garcia, bro, that's your biggest popular stars. That's your popular stars. Joet Gonzalez, what? Okay, what? He's supposed to fight Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson's an immense talent who's getting avoided and ducked. So, yeah, okay. So, if he fights Joet Gonzalez, good luck beating Shakur Stevenson. You know, I'm not saying it's impossible to beat Shakur, but Shakur's been looking real nice. So, the Joet Gonzalez, Shakur Stevenson is supposed to go to purse bid. Oscar Valdez vacated his title. So, good luck with that. Good luck beating Shakur Stevenson, because Shakur is a top-ranked fighter. So, if he beats Joet Gonzalez and or stops him, and they have bad blood, because I think, you know, Shakur might have dated his sister or some shit. So, good luck. Because it's going to be golden. It's just going to be like Gary Russell versus Jojo Diaz. And I like Jojo Diaz. He follows me on Twitter. That's my guy. But, you know, Gary Russell, Al Heyman fighter, beat Jojo Diaz, and now he has a loss, and Golden Boy has it. And they haven't put him in a meaningful fight since. I don't doubt that he wants to take the fight. I think he'll fight Tevin Farmer or whoever. It was a joke, homie. But I'm not in a joking mood. I'm just telling you what it is. That, like, Joet Gonzalez, that's a dangerous fight he has to fight, you know, unless he pulls out or some shit. But Shakur Stevenson might beat him. So that's not going to be someone you can hold your hat on. Like, and then you look at even Virgil Ortiz. He's a beast. But he's fighting this week. All of that's being overshadowed with drama from Canelo. So, all right, who watched Virgil Ortiz's media day? If you swear on everything, put hashtag yes. If you watch videos for Virgil Ortiz's media day, and you watch them from start to finish, you know, you will consume the content, put hashtag yes. If you haven't seen it, put hashtag no. He said no. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. All right, so we're midweek, basically. We're midweek, and he's fighting on Saturday as a main event in Texas that just had a shooting. I mean, obviously nobody can control that, but I don't know how many people. I don't know how close, to be honest, Virgil Ortiz's fight is, but, you know, I'm sure that could affect sales if people, you know, people might not want to go out if there was a mass shooting, you know, in their morning. But beyond that, it's being overshadowed. It's being overshadowed by this Canelo drama. Okay, he's fighting Antonio Orozco in Grand Prairie. I'm just trying to see the proximity to El Paso where they had that violent shooting. Oh, damn, it's hella far. It's a 9-hour drive. Damn, Texas is big as fuck, like Cali. So yeah, it's not super close to the El Paso thing. But man, either way, it's not a good look because his fight's being overshadowed by bullshit, and it hasn't been promoted. Where's the zone at? Honestly, where's the zone at in the promoting of this? I keep seeing bullshit about this change up baseball. Man, nobody's trying to see that. You watch ESPN for baseball. Where's the boxing cut? Like, honestly, where's the promotion for Virgil Ortiz? He's a beast. He just stopped Mauricio Herrera, and you have him as a main event. That's why I don't care about DAZN saying, bye, pay-per-view. Pay-per-view is dead and all this stuff. And 100 nights, 100 fights. Nobody cares about none of that. Why do we care about 100 nights, 100 fights? You're not going to promote them, and we don't even know about them. We don't know when they're coming on. I don't even know who the undercard is. Where is the promotion? What promotion have you seen from Golden Boy and or DAZN for Virgil Ortiz? Man, Kendi Linder laughing. He laughing at y'all because he knows everything we saying, everything we've been saying is true. What promotion have you seen from Golden Boy Promotions and or DAZN for Virgil Ortiz this Saturday? What promotion did you see from Maurice Hooker? You know, it's like, what gives? Meanwhile, they're doing face-offs for Chris Areola versus Adam Kanowski. That's not even, it was a fun fight, but it wasn't like it wasn't like Wilder Fury or something. And they did a face-off for it on Fox. And then they just got the numbers back. It did 1.7 mil for a fight like that. DAZN, man, you got to do something, baby. It did almost 1.8 million for Adam Kaunasky versus Chris Areola, who, people think Chris Areola was past it. You know what I'm saying? He actually did very well for himself. Mephisto007 block him. Bro, I don't care to hear men talk about my face. What the fuck? Man, DAZN got to do something. Block Mephisto. 007. We going to get you out of here, James Bond. Don't you worry. We got the golden eye shooters with that golden gun. They about to clap you. Clap on. Clap off. Motherfucker tell me about my... Get out of here. Anyway, I got to make some videos. Holla at the boy. Hey, DAZN, man, you got to do something, baby. We working. Smash the like button. Let's get one last surge on the likes, and I might do another live stream because I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. Do one last surge on the likes. We'll see where it's at. I got to put some other videos out. But this Canelo situation is becoming a mess. And like I said, for me, this is like a library book. Fans tend to check out when it's a bunch of drama. Ain't nobody trying to see these telenovelas, these soap operas. Nobody's trying to. People just want to see if they like Canelo fight, they like him fight. They like the way he fights and all that, and they want to support. They don't want to see all this bullshit and failed negotiations with Kovalev and Jaime Munguia didn't get approved, and you called out Andre, but days later, weeks later, you ain't sent him no offers that we heard. The promotion negotiations haven't got nowhere. You called out Caleb Smith, but you ain't sent him no real offer. You mad because the Kovalev fight didn't happen. You saying your team signed contracts unbeknownst. This shit is a mess. People just want to see the fights, I would imagine. Like Errol Spence, Sean Porter, I don't really care about all the particulars. I just care that we got there. It's a unification. Unifications have been great this year. Maurice Hooker, Ramirez, etc. Period. 707 Bay Area. Y'all know what it is. I'm out.